wrong with the connection.
All right, I think we're good now. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we should be good now.
Yeah.
All right.
You getting any movement on there?
Not yet.
Not yet.
There it is.
Is it showing?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So now we're working. All right. Cool. I'm about to get in the camera here. Hold on.
Turn the volume down on yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something that.
Yo. Okay. Good. So yeah, we have folks on now.
Nice.
Someone just said yo.
Yo.
No.
Nice.
Someone just said yo.
Yo.
What's up?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use a phone over there to communicate. Cause I can't. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to stand behind the camera to comment. Can you see the comments over there?
See the comments, yeah.
Can you?
Wait a second. What all that popping up?
Oh wait, are you going back to Honda content? Oh yeah. Well, damn. Wait. Hold on. Wait.
I got the comments right here.
Okay. All right. Let me try to.
Yeah, they're popping up quick.
All right. Wait.
They're popping up quick.
So yeah. All right. What's up, folks?
All right.
All right.
Dirty Dom said, yo.
What's up, yo, Dirty Don?
Here you go. Right there.
All right. So let me try to. Oh God. Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
It's out of control.
Hang on.
It's out of control.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to. Well, damn. Wait. You guys gotta hold on. Wait. I'm gonna try to get to every comment. Hold on.
And a lot of it at first is just high, so.
Yeah, a lot of it's high. So hi to all the highs and the A's. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. All right. Let me get to the first comment. Or are you going back to Honda content? Okay. So that question. Okay. So it's not Honda content only.
Yeah.
I think there's a misunderstanding because, you know, a lot of people know me from having an EF and plus the homie Cam as a EF. It's not Honda only. We have Hondas. I mean, I've had other cars. I don't usually advertise it. So, but no, it's not Honda only. It's like, it's whatever we have or whatever friends want to do stuff. If they have Hondas or if whatever they have. So
It's just a car channel.
yeah,
overall.
It's just a car channel. So it's not Honda only. Don't keep that in mind. I've come to realize that a lot of you guys are hardcore Honda fans, which is awesome. It's cool, but it's not a Honda channel. We're not just Honda guys. So that kind of answers that, hopefully. What's up, big fan? Thanks. What's good? All right, yo, hey, what's up?
No.
Okay, what's up with the Crx4dr? Okay, so this.
There we go.
This is the question.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
This is why we're here. This is legitimately why this live feed's going on right now. So, for those who don't know, we're in November.
Yeah, it's November.
Oh shit! So this is legitimately 3 years since that car's been down. So quick backstory. Again, for those who don't know, that car wrecked back in 2011. It wrecked a lot of times, but not major. That was the first major wreck on the passenger side. And the last time it wrecked, the passenger front.
Yeah.
And then the last time it wrecked again, it was in the same spot. And the chassis is bent to the point where, yes, I could put it on the chassis machine. Yes, I can do all these things, but I don't want to. I don't want to because it's damaged in the same spot it was damaged before. And the first time I didn't even want to do it. My friends came together and forced me to bring it back. I brought it back and kept it going. That car was supposed to be retired before I wrecked it. Now, I do plan to do another car, and I'm in the process of doing that now. So that's a part of what this video is about. Tell you what happened to the car, where the car is at. It's at Tommy's garage. Tommy technically owns it now. He gave me money for it. It's been sitting there, rotting away. That car will never come back. I will bring another car back, but not that car. I already have a hatchback for those who don't know. Like, I drive it every day. I've had it for a while. So, I still drive a Honda. Like, I've even thought about making videos about it, but I work so much, that's a whole different story. I'm not even going to get into that. We'll be here all night before I even get to the other comments. So, the plan is, like, I literally make up my mind, like, I'm about to start working on it again, which obviously you guys will be super excited for, which is kind of why we're doing this right now. But I have a hatchback, and I'm thinking, like, yeah, I could build a hatchback, but I don't want to build a hatchback. But I'm not rich. So I was like, well, if someone wants to donate a sedan, I mean, if you guys really want to see it that much, or if someone just want to trade me one, because I already have a hatchback. Like,
patch for EF.
yeah. I don't want to go through the headache of trying to sell that car to go buy another car because I use it every day. You know, yes, I could start driving me out every day, and it's not that big deal, but I just don't want to go through the headache. So the Crx4dr is down. that chassis is never coming back. I do plan on bringing another car back, but right now I'm trying to debate if I just want to take the one I have and just start building that, or an easier way to get another sedan. Because I would have to then, get some more money just to get another sedan and then start on it versus where I could just start on one right now. So that's kind of where that's at. You guys could help me with some of these questions.
Yeah.
That was just only one
That
comment.
was
One comment. I feel like I could go on forever,
Yeah,
but let me
great.
try to. Yeah, I stopped watching. Well, for this. Good choice.
Evidently, it's No Nut November.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
It's no nut.
evidently, you're not supposed to watch that right now. I don't know. Don't quote me on that.
First, come on, man. What's up on how to contact you? We miss it.
We're gonna have more of my car for sure. coming up.
Exactly.
I'm about to get some new suspension and new parts, and we're gonna do some stuff on that. I'm gonna get retuned and got some stuff going on. So we'll have more of my car.
Yeah.
And whatever he's gonna start working on.
Exactly.
So we will have more Honda content.
For sure, because he has a car. It's funny because ever since he got here, I've been saying like we need to do stuff with your car, but again, the fact that we're both always busy, and plus, we're not rich, and he's trying to get other stuff. Like he's like me, like we don't like to do stuff with the car unless the car is the way we want it to, which is kind of how that Miata went in the ditch backwards. But we're not going to get into that right now. So yeah, that's going to be coming. So.
Plus, when it's both of us, we get lazy and we
Yeah,
don't want to set up shots and go through all the trouble of making video. We just want to go out and drive.
That is another thing. Like, legitimately. Like, we're legit drivers. I mean, for those who followed the Instagram from a while back, like, the hashtag we're just drivers, that's like one of our things. Like, we literally, like, would prefer to just be driving versus taking the time to make, because I mean the videos are not, from you guys watching it doesn't seem like it's complicated because it's like, you got to go for.
Well, there's a lot of work that goes
Yeah.
into creating the
Yeah,
content.
exactly.
extra stuff.
That you guys don't see, and it's not this extravagant like Hollywood.
This
Whatever,
just saw what we were doing earlier.
I know.
Just
Okay, yeah,
like,
yeah. Just to set this up right now, you guys don't even know. Like, we were here for like what, good 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
Yeah, just to set up this nonsense we have going right
Just
here.
so we can get the shot we wanted.
Yeah, to get all three of us in the shot so we could all talk at the same time. But damn, let me try to.
And our PlayStation sign and all this stuff.
Oh,
going
yeah,
on.
we're
We're
trying
trying
to
to get
the-
all
yeah.
our stuff going.
And that fireplace.
Okay, where was I? Shit. Oh my god. You gotta bear with us here. Okay, where was I? Come on. Okay, the Crx4dr. Okay, kind of answer that. Blah, blah, blah.
If anything,
that Miata is
could
pretty.
rewatch.
Thanks for the Miata comment. That place, yeah, PlayStation 2 sign, yeah,
Yep.
that's what's up. Gonna do any more spirited RX-7 drives? Shit, I'm always down for spirited drives as long as people let me drive their cars.
You got an RX-7?
I mean, yeah, you got an RX-7. Let's see who asked for that. Rocket Star 187? Yeah, nah, I'm a hardcore Dorito head, more RX-7 stuff in the future. Huh?
We love to.
Yeah, I mean,
we love to.
Yeah, we love everything. Like,
Yeah.
and that's one of the biggest thing that I want everyone to understand. Because I'll be honest, I know most of you just tune in right now because you saw Crx4dr, you saw Honda. And there's a reason for that, because I need to get most of you guys' attention to understand, like, we love Hondas, but it's not Honda only. We love everything.
And
we
guys.
love everything.
Yeah, and that
Like-
car's not coming back.
Yeah, and to set the record clear that car's not coming back. Yeah, another one will come back, but that particular car is done. We love RX-7s, we love Chevys. Last night, me and this guy talking about building muscle cars, but we're too poor.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we love everything. We love everything.
Trying to build the IROC Z, you know?
Yeah.
Really? You guys
Yeah,
have a
it's
mullet?
in the
Yeah,
mountains.
you know what I'm saying?
Are
Maybe.
crazy. Okay, wait. Oh god.
I get a mullet hat.
Bear with me.
There you
Out
go.
the back, you know?
Where am I at
There
here?
you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh damn. Where did I stop?
RX-7 content.
Okay. No. RX. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. Mine just got hit in the rear. Oh damn. That sucks, man.
Yeah.
Conjo hatch EF. Nah, not necessarily Conjo. Like I consider myself like a all-around driver. We all love to drive. I love everything. Cam is more of a drag racer. So yeah, I'll Conjo, yeah, I'll toge, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll track day, yeah, I'll do everything. I'll do it all. So if I'm not gonna build a specific style car because I'm gonna be using it to do everything. So for me, it'll just be an all-round whatever craziness comes to my mind, it'll be a rounded car. It won't be a specific build.
Pretty sure the only thing that distinguishes Conjo from anything else is a mask. I feel like that's kind of the case. If you have a mask in your car, it's a
So
conjo car.
when I want to
Anything
go,
else is
when I want to
normal.
go in conjo mode, I'll just do this.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
I'm like, so
Pretty
you
much.
can't see my face. Oh, trying to low key plug himself for a free car. Wait, what? Oh no, someone making fun of me. Nah, man, I ain't trying to get no free car. I
It's a
said
trade.
trade. However, if you want to donate, you know that's different.
Doesn't even have to have a motor.
Feel free. Feel free to donate. I mean, you know, if you miss it as much as I do, and you want it to come back, well, help me. How did Tom Cruise line go?
Help me, help you.
Help me, help you. Well, it's me this time.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, help me, help me.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess, help me. Not quite
Yeah.
the same, but you get what I'm trying to say. So, yeah.
You scratch my back, I scratch my back.
There you go. There you go. Scratch my back is scratched.
Yeah, exactly. I'm good.
Matt Green Civic. Oh, yeah, I kind of answered that already. Are you going to make more videos of the hatch? Yeah, the hatch in stock form, it's funny because I thought
Which
about
hatch? Is
making...
it Cam's hatch or yours?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I mean,
Which
we already
hatch?
kind of covered my hatch.
Yeah, we already
Yeah.
covered his hatch. So,
Right.
yeah. Well, shit, I'm kind of so far behind. I'm like,
Yeah, this is a lot
yeah.
more to keep
How many
up with.
views? It should say how many views you have right now.
I don't
How many people are on?
I-
45?
40. There's 45 people watching. this.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we just
42
lost
now.
3 because I probably didn't get to their comment yet.
Yeah.
Sorry. Where was I? As I get sidetracked here, the mountain rides official. Oh, official. That's right. Yeah, that was one of my favorites. My solo mountain runs are my personal favorites. I love everything I do, but those are my favorites. We know how to get the right angles on them GoPros. Yeah, damn right. Coke or Pepsi? Dr. Pepper.
Root beer though.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
A&W root
But if it's
beer.
Coke, if it's only Coke or Pepsi, for me it's Coke.
Yeah, it's gonna be Coke.
I don't mess with Pepsi.
I don't like Pepsi. Yeah. But I still want to say Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
But, okay. I like that. That was kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Put that in there. Yeah, do more shit like that.
Yeah. Questions like that.
I tuned in because I love you. Oh, I
that's so
love you
sweet.
too. No homo.
Unless it's never mind.
Yes, I drive a first gen RX-7. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Props.
Props,
That's
Nothing
right.
wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting in my garage looking at my Honda. Damn right.
Yeah.
I am too.
See,
I
I mean,
am
you
too.
can't see.
My car
Yeah.
is right out of the
His
frame.
car's right. Yeah, his car is like right out of frame there. So we're literally looking at a Honda as we're talking to you guys.
Yeah.
I need some wheels for my EF hatch. Any ideas? It depends. With startup, we got some Starks here. If you want, he's selling his Starks.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it, but scroll through YouTube right now for Killer Cam and look at his videos.
Which
Oh,
one is
actually,
it?
Yeah, you can actually put one in frame.
This one
No,
here?
no, those are
it's-
mine.
It's
Those
to
are
the
yours.
left.
Yeah, look.
Under the weed whacker.
Yeah, under
Yeah,
the weed whacker.
basically.
Yeah, put that in your shop. So we have those for sale if you want some. But on a serious note, if you want wheels, I mean, it depends on what you're doing. It always depends on what you're doing. You know, you want some budget wheels. I mean, Yankees are always good.
Yeah,
Everybody
RPF
have them,
ones,
but they're good
good.
wheels.
Lightweight, cheap wheels.
Yeah, if you're
A1s for the same.
yeah, those are real good. But then again, I mean, if you go in stance, then that's a different.
Also,
Yeah.
if they're gonna track their car, some Kosei wheels are actually really good too.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
light
those are
wheels.
really good. So they're
Yeah.
just
A
plain.
lot of options.
Yeah, a lot of options.
Or it could be like everybody else and get some RPF ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lightweight,
That's
cheap.
sad.
Yeah,
So
lightweight,
we're-
cheap. I have
Yeah.
RPF ones on my car.
Mhm.
So good, gonna miss it out. Remember when you took family and friends.
But yeah, these are for sale.
Stickers on the
Cam, I don't know.
Oh,
They're
shit.
your wheels. I don't want to put a price on them.
Yeah, I have them up for like 1,400 with some good tires. So
Yeah, these tires are actually,
Someone remember
not
way
bad.
back.
yeah,
you know,
pretty good.
yeah, they're really good.
Someone said they remember when I took family and friends on joyrides. That's way back in the day before because there's a loop on I-4 that I used to take people on. George Renegade?
Yeah, but could it be like the videos of like Ray riding with you? and
Oh,
your
true.
mom and
But
et
yeah,
cetera?
yeah. Oh shit, I'm talking like a
Who was that dude that was like B16? Shotla's friend? The B16 guy? That was like freaked out by being a B16?
Oh yeah, Jason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it could be one of those.
Could be one of those.
I'm sorry, I'm not getting specific. But everyone's like watching me, like
Yeah.
trying to figure out what I'm saying. But yeah, it is. Yeah, I will. The stickers on the roof for sure. It's funny that they brought up the stickers on the roof because that's one part of the car that I actually want to cut out and keep because it's sentimental to me.
It'll probably be in the roof of this
Yeah,
garage at
it'll
some
probably
point
be with the
where we
wing
can look at
connected
it.
to it. There's
Yeah.
just very few things on that car that I won't let go. Both hatches. Oh, both hatches. Oh, that's from the earlier column. I'm so far behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So his cars for sure. Mine's, yeah, I plan to do some videos.
Yep.
Are you going to winter drive the Miata at all? Dude, I drive the Miata right now.
Yeah. Every
We
day.
were just out driving. I mean, I see the thing is, there's a lot of stuff that we do that it's not on camera. Like we're out driving today, and you guys will never know that, sadly, because again, the work to do it. I like right now, to prove the point, pop the trunk. To prove here, pop the trunk. Pop. This is to prove the point. The GoPros are in the back because I'm like, okay, we're gonna bring the GoPros. We're gonna do. But once I'm out driving, I'm like, man, it's too much work. I don't want to stop. I just want to keep going.
Plus, we had quite a few people.
Yeah, and plus we had other people, and
Yeah.
it's just it gets it's not that easy. It's like you have to prep for it. I mean, I guess I could have said that without proving the point, but whatever. Shit, where am I? Both patches. Are you going? Okay. So waffles. So waffles are pancakes.
Oh, geez.
Waffles.
See, here's the thing.
Waffle pancakes.
No. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's funny because these questions I like, but every time there's one, the one I want's not there. Because for me, it's French toast.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah, of
French
course.
toast for me.
100%
It's a
for me,
choice.
too.
It's
Yeah.
French toast.
They give you-
However,
They give you two choices, but they don't give you the choices that.
I know
You
it's
want,
funny.
yeah.
The choice I want's not there.
Yeah.
So it would be French toast for me. But if I have to pick from here, then I'm probably gonna pick pancakes.
He's got 4 GoPros.
Oh yeah, so yeah, back to what I was saying. So see, he just took the GoPros out the trunk because, like I said, we're driving earlier, and I was gonna do stuff, but it's like we stated, it's too much. It's too much.
Ended up eating for too long and
Car
you know.
meats.
Yeah.
Car meats. Car meats in the sense of shit. By the time he answers this, I'm probably gonna be so far down. But
Yeah.
I'll try to cover it all. So car meats. I don't know. You can touch on car meats, Cam. You can kind of touch on that one.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really do a whole lot of car meats. We do like our own thing usually, but we don't really mess with car meats too much. We try to hit some stuff, I guess,
Yeah.
at some point, but
I mean, don't get it wrong. I don't want to sound like we're anti-car meat. It's like car meats is kind of like, yeah, if we have time for it, we don't really plan for those.
Yeah.
We mainly plan to just like go driving and hang out. Like that's the main stuff we do. Outside of going to like autocross events and track days and just like cruising and maybe some back road toll gates. Like those are like priorities. And then there's a car meet. We have time. Is it convenient? We can go. All right, fuck it, let's go.
yeah.
But it's just, it's very rare that we go to car meets. So yeah, nah. Where was I? Car meets. Hey, this is JC. Someone's being funny. J Series swap the Miata. Oh, did we saw that J Series swap?
Yeah,
At the
autocross.
autocross.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a dope idea, but shit, I already paid for a VVT swap, which is not done yet. So
And the
again,
cost to get the swap in is a lot.
Yeah, the
swap
motor is
itself
cheap.
is cheap.
Yeah,
the cost
but
to
it's
put
like
the motor in is
$3,000
a
for
lot.
that swap kit.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you get a motor for I don't know $600-700. You're like, yeah, but it's $3,000 to get the swap kit in, and then
Because we looked at the EcoTech motor.
Yeah,
the
that's-
K series motor is an option, but it's
Nah,
the kit
that's-
to get it in
it's
is
too
through the
much.
roof. It's
Too
through the
much.
roof.
The most cost-effective swap, bang for the buck power, was the EcoTech, and even then, if I want to do it right, that shit was gonna be like damn near $8 to $10 grand.
Yeah.
And then for me, if I'm doing something, it's gonna be done right, not perfect, but right. Like I'm not gonna half-ass. No disrespect to those guys out there in the garage wrenching and trying to make it happen. Don't get it wrong. But like I'm gonna do it right. It needs to have everything. It needs to have. Like I'm not like right now. Even right now, I'm half-assing because there's motors in this car and it doesn't have the ECU. It's not tuned. And as you can see, I'm out there beating it up, crashing it. Like I hate doing that, but I just want to drive. I get impatient. So yeah, like it's gonna cost too much. So it's not gonna happen, unfortunately. Not unless I hit the lottery.
Yeah, 10 grand can literally
Yeah.
build the entire car and
Where
not
you
just
from?
have a motor in it.
Oh, someone asked where I'm from. Someone already answered Jamaica. Yeah, you can hear my accent. NSX or S2000.
Oh,
You mean the
NSX.
Miata XL?
I mean, it's NSX. Miata XL. That's a no-brainer. That's NSX. That's easy.
Yeah.
That's top of the line.
Yeah, that's top of the line.
If
Like,
you ever driven one, it's just a big, giant, not giant, but it's just a bigger version of an MR2. Basically.
Yeah,
But
that's
if
a
you've
good way to
driven- if
describe
you've driven an
I've
MR2,
never driven one hard. Yeah, which to me I don't consider driving because if I'm not pushing it, I'm not driving.
Right.
But I've driven.
But if you've driven in them R2,
Yeah.
it
But I know
feels
all the
almost
things.
the same.
Yeah, NSX all day long.
Power to weight
for sure.
distribution on this.
We should go for a drive to Rainier sometime. Yeah, EF9 to for sure. I go out to Rainier all the time, so I'm down for that. I don't know. One of these days, we'll probably post. You know, we did this thing where we do like Insta Meet. We did it twice, and we've thought about doing it, but we haven't gotten around to do it. So we'll probably do something like that one day, where we probably won't get a lot of people because it's gonna be last minute. That's why it's called Insta. So if we decide to wake up and decide to do something, for sure we'll just post it. It'll be Insta. For example, we wake up and we're like, okay, 12 o'clock, meet us, you know what I'm saying, at the mall, because at 12:30 we're leaving and we're going to go here. It'll be something like that. So for everyone who's local, which I believe this gentleman's local, you know, look for something like that.
We can't have too many people anyways. You don't want to cruise with too many people.
Yeah, because then it
turns
becomes,
into a disaster.
and that's, which is also another reason why we don't really do too much of that, because
like a car cruise.
Yeah. You know, it's usually like 4, 3 to 4, maybe 5 people tops.
Even anything over 10 people is just getting out of hand.
Yeah.
You're gonna have that one guy that like ruins it for everybody else. Like they go off. And,
we don't want to have that.
Yeah.
We want it to be a little.
It's like they pull
organized.
like the police would pull the whole group over there. We don't know that guy.
And then it's gonna be an easy target when you see a group of car traveling
Exactly,
together.
yeah.
Anyway, you know. But anyway, we could get.
Yeah, we can get deep into that.
Yeah,
but
let's
we're not
try
going
to catch up here.
Yeah.
Okay, garage spot. I agree. Jay swapped me out of. Yep. Okay. Super R34. Supra.
So,
How about you, R34? I know you R34 guy.
No.
It's okay.
I'm a Jay-Z guy.
You're a Jay-Z guy?
Yeah.
'Cause I love Jay-Z, like, all day long.
Yeah.
And I love Jay-Z too. But not that much.
I don't really like Jay-Z. Two Jay-Z's are cool, but I don't really like Jay-Z that much.
Oh, shit. Oh, I think I'm accidentally blocking someone again.
See?
No.
Oh, man.
No, just hit back.
Just hit back?
Yeah, just hit back.
Okay, if anyone gets blocked in here, it's an accident. I think I blocked someone the last time. So I'm still
blocked or
learning this.
banned. He's
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, alright. What do you keep this here?
yeah,
What?
but Supra. I would like a Supra.
Yeah, Supras are.
Yeah,
Actually,
do I
almost both.
keep the CR?
Both.
Oh, hell yeah. Someone asked me if I keep the CR. Oh, hell yeah. That car wouldn't go nowhere if the chassis wasn't damaged. I mean, I've never had a car, that's the longest car I've ever had in my whole life. I bought that car in 2005, and 2015 is when it pretty much hit the shit. So 10 years solid. I've never had a car that long.
Back and forth across the country.
Yeah,
we
I
drove
mean,
across the country.
yeah,
track days.
The first road trip we took together, and the only one so far, was in that car.
from here to
From-
Orlando.
Yep.
So,
And I drove it from Orlando there first.
Yeah.
So it's been across the country more than once. The day we drove it, we did a track day, spun out at 120 miles per hour, and then got in the car and drove to Cali.
to LA, yeah.
Yeah,
16
and
hours.
hung out and went to GMR and went to Vegas and
Yeah.
and not including the countless track days I've done with that car, like the countless autocross, the countless random shit. I mean, I've done so much with that car, like, man, I feel like I want to cry.
So it means a lot to
Well,
us.
Look, when you guys are asking about the car, you don't understand. Like, it irks me a little bit because, like, that shit means a lot to me because it's me. Me and that car has done so much, and not just what I've done with it, the time I've spent on that car. I've spent plenty, I mean, I've wrecked and rebuilt that car so many times, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So I'm not going to cry on camera.
Well, it's the emotional attachment that you have to it.
Yeah.
Plus, I want to look cool, man.
Yeah,
I can't be
exactly.
like a little girl. Like, nah, I can't have that. Like, nah, that's not cool.
It's
Plus, my son might be watching.
Yeah, well, it's the memories that you have in that car, the countless hours that you spent in that, you know?
Yeah.
It was your car.
Yeah.
Where it was like, okay, French toast is the GOAT, the greatest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
100%.
Which we already
100%.
established, yeah.
Yeah.
For the first month, springs, first mod to the car, shit. I mean, nah, it's gonna be a swap. It's gonna be a swap. Swap's gonna be first mod. I'm gonna get the swap sorted out so the car can drive around, and then from there, then I tack the suspension and everything else, and then I'll leave my fabricated aero stuff at the end. So yeah, sway bars. Yeah, I understood that. Autocross drifting, track day, drag racing, or tow gate. Oh, if I had to pick one, ooh, I need to pay attention to who's write some of this stuff. I like that
Well,
question.
why do you have to pick one though? That's the thing.
That's true.
Oh,
Well, I guess it's kind of fun.
Well, yeah, I mean, to have choices.
So I do all of those, but if I had to pick one, shit, let's see. Autocross, drifting, track day, drag racing, or toge. Well, I already know you're gonna pick drag racing. What are you gonna pick?
Track day.
Track day. See, I'm gonna pick toge based on the 399ness of it,
Right.
because I have to.
Well, they
pay
didn't
for track
specify
day.
we're gonna. They didn't specify.
You
it.
just
What?
picked toge in case
Yeah.
you didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, I just
We're
picked
kinda-
toge. Yeah,
Talking
yeah.
low, so.
Yeah, I kind of muffled in my voice. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be toge for me. He's gonna do drag racing. He's gonna do track day.
Right.
Only reason why I didn't do track day is because I'm getting logical, and I'm like, shit. Every time I go to track day, I have to cough up like $200 to $300,
Right.
and I'm not rich. But if I was rich, then yeah, track day.
Yeah. If
At
money
that
wasn't-
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then that defeats the point. Cause then I'm getting
Yeah.
carried
Yeah.
away.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is,
Exactly.
Yeah.
if money wasn't an issue,
Yeah, then we would have a lot of these
Yeah.
discussions. Let me not get too logical and get complicated. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Daily driving with some track days to learn to drive. Wait, what? Did I read that right? Daily driving with some track days to learn to drive. I'm not quite sure what you're trying to say there. Daily driving with some track days to learn
Maybe
to
somebody
drive.
set up on his car.
Oh, maybe something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't quite
Yeah,
get that. Maybe
100%.
you'll.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Did you understand it? Did you guys understand that? I didn't quite. get
kind
it.
of.
I mean, if it's somebody talking about their car, then yeah, you
If,
daily
if
drive
they're
it, you
daily,
get some-
if they're daily driving their car,
Yeah.
and then they want experience and go to a track day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and learn how to drive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
learn how to drive.
learn better car control.
Yeah, better car
yeah.
control.
I
and all
got
stuff,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is the motor in the Crx4dr? No. Actually, it's good. It needs to be rebuilt. But
Yeah, I was gonna say it's sort of good.
Yeah, it's sort of good.
It's sort of good.
Like
Yeah.
it
runs.
it runs, but it would need to be rebuilt.
Yeah, 100%.
So we're gonna say this here. I don't think Tommy's watching, but Tommy doesn't know yet. He's gonna give me back that motor and all the other parts I'm gonna need.
Mhm.
It's okay, Tommy. I'm gonna pay you back for it if you're watching.
Well, you could probably watch it later because
Yeah.
Either way.
you know,
Whenever you
it'll
want.
be posted on your
Yeah.
channel.
Okay, next time. Are those colors and tires, better tires, and upgraded brakes should be first mods. Yeah, I mean, I agree with all those. Here's the thing. If you're building the car and racing it / driving it, then yeah, you want to start off with tires, brakes, suspension. I agree with that, but I'm not going to be building and driving it. I'm pretty much going to build it, almost complete, and then drive it. So that's why I'm going to go get the motor rebuilt, installed, and then go and do everything else. Because I have another car I could drive in the meantime. But if you're on a budget and you're using the car as you're going, yeah, that's kind of how you would start off.
Basically, like a driving project or a running project.
Yeah. So this is not going to be a driving project, so I'm not going to do it that way. Can we agree? Broke. How does wait? What? Brooke Burke? Who's that? You guys know who that is?
I don't know. That's probably one of your subscribers, man. We don't know them.
Oh, I don't know who Brooke Burke is.
Well,
Maybe
the
we should
question.
Google. Right? Yeah.
What's the question?
Yeah. Right. I'm up to. Wait. Oh, where am I?
Can we agree?
Yeah,
Brooke
that's what
Burke, hot.
Hot as fuck. The AF means hot as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. you get your phones up. You want to Google that, or maybe they'll answer that later on down. I don't know who that is.
I mean, if it's a debate for somebody to answer, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. None of us know who that is, and we're too. Oh damn it.
Just
We're
push
too
that
lazy.
back, but yeah.
We're too lazy to Google it and then communicate. 707 upstate. Wait, what's that?
Area code.
Somebody shouting out for some spot.
Oh, shutting out their spot. Okay, upstate. Upstate where?
Upstate New York.
707 Mendocino County.
I don't know.
That sounds like Cali.
Oh, is that Cali? All right,
like
shout out to your county. You know what I'm saying? I drive across the country, so I give love everywhere. But always got to shout out to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my stomping grounds.
Yeah.
Where we at? Are people shouting people out? I don't know. Okay. If you repeat the frame structure of the NSX, you will see a CRX. That's funny.
Yeah, she's fine. She's
Oh,
fine.
let me see her.
Yeah, she's
Is she a porn star or something? Who is she? What is
If she's
this?
a model, then
She's a model?
I don't know.
Bloomberg shares fitness tips? If you
Oh, she's a fitness model.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go.
I've never heard of her. Yeah, thumbs up to her.
Yeah.
She's hot. Yeah, I don't know. What does she do? What does she do for? I mean, we could Google some more, but I'm too lazy for all that. Yeah, you guys will learn that. Like, I'm not one to spend too much time on social media or research. Like, I'm too old school. I don't have time for that. Just tell me directly. I don't have time to go look for it. Where we at? Okay, okay, the Crx4dr. That was funny. If you peep the structure of the NSX, you see a Crx4dr. I've been a day one subscriber, and you are the very first YouTube channel I've ever subscribed to. Love your content. Well, thank you, sir. Which would make sense. This gentleman here, he was the one who was talking about the family rights.
Oh,
And that's
yeah,
old
yeah.
stuff. That's old stuff. He
Yeah.
definitely had to be around for a while. Yeah. So for a lot of you guys, if you look at the channel, the date, it's 2007. Like, I've had this channel now. I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I don't think none of us consider ourselves YouTubers.
No.
This is just an extension of the hobby.
Yeah.
But you being a YouTuber is like a common thing now. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I don't consider myself that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the stuff that I had from way back in the day is deleted because I was with GT channel for a while, and I had to, in their contract, I had to delete a lot of stuff. So you won't see too much stuff going too far back. But if I didn't have that, you would realize, like, you know, like, this is just a regular channel, just hanging out, just bullshitting all sorts of stuff. It's called Hey Productions for a reason. A lot of the stuff is car content, but it's not, you know, not necessarily a full-blown car channel or a Honda channel, but I more so advertise most of that stuff because that's what, you know what I'm saying, I'm more so passionate about. But this guy seems like he's been around since day one. He probably remembers some videos that I deleted. But anyway, I just got sidetracked there, which I do easily. So you guys just reel me back in because I could get carried away real quick. I mean, you guys help me out with some of these questions here. Here's one right here. That's what we're up to.
Time for a road trip with the Miata to Orlando. No, you didn't miss nothing. That's an old trip we're talking about.
Oh,
That's an old trip. Custom cold air intake box was dope. Meshed the hood.
Oh, they're talking about the CRX.
Yeah.
Oh, on this guy?
No,
on
CRX.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You
See,
know.
that's someone who remembers like the stuff from way back.
Saying, did any of you guys play Need for Speed Underground 2?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Hell yeah! What?
Yeah.
Shit, the soundtrack.
Dude, the soundtrack, and like back in the day, that's like, man, remember Nopi Tuner Car Challenge back in the day?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
early 2000s?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, this is how we show our age.
Yeah.
No, we're a little bit older than most of you guys who are subscribed to this channel.
Yeah.
If that gentleman is talking about that, he's probably closer to our age group.
Yeah. You know, the people that are close to our age group, if y'all remember the Nopi Tuner Challenge and Nopi drag racing and all that stuff, that's
Yeah.
the tuner drag races.
Yeah.
That's way back in the day. That's before everyone started having like 1,000 horsepower
Yeah.
freaking cars. Like back in the day, if you had 300 horsepower out of
You was a man.
Yeah.
Listen, I remember. Listen, this is before Fast and Furious. Really show my age now. I remember when I was street. This is in Brooklyn. Well, when I lived in Brooklyn, but we didn't street race in Brooklyn. We used to go out in Queens. And I remember.
You're just telling them the spots.
I ain't gonna get. Well, that spot's closed down now, so it's okay. This is years ago. Yeah, I used to get chased by police, but I was young and dumb. I'm not gonna do that shit anymore.
Everybody's young and
Yeah, man. Like I remember when having a GSR swap
Mhm.
was like a big deal. Like you had a GSR swap in a hatch, no nothing, no turbo, just a swap. You're like, oh, you're like this shit is like fast. I do like 14.1, 13.9 on street tires. Like that was like legit fast shit in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now you have that, people look at you like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
14-second car. What the hell is that, man?
Yeah. It's like now you have a
Run
GSR,
nines.
you need to have at least 500 horsepower.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, or else, 300, that's it.
That's it? Yeah.
300, what, 15 pounds? That's
Yeah.
it? Like, that's whack.
Yeah.
I need at least like 25, 30 pounds. I need to see 600 horsepower or some craziness.
Right.
Like, yeah, nah.
But, you know, keep in mind, back in the day, we didn't have the aftermarket support that we do now.
That's true, and the technology.
And
So,
the technology,
yeah. Just having a swap was
Yeah.
dope back in the day.
Yeah. Well, like what is 2018 now? That's 18 years ago. 18 years of
shit.
development, you know?
Yeah, because first Fast and Furious was 2001.
Something like that. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm talking about like 99, 2000 when I was out in the streets.
Yeah, that's 20 something years.
Yeah,
ago.
man, that's damn near 20 years ago. Wow, Yo, some of these kids were probably born then.
Right? Yeah. If you're
Yeah.
born in
Anyway,
2000, you know.
where we at right now? Yeah.
That says how much do you think you have invested in your Crx4dr time and parts together?
Oh my. Okay, so if there's a video on the channel that shows the build up until 2015. I bought the car in 2005 for $1,000. Had an LS swap in it, eBay coilovers, and some cheesy 5-star rims. Drove the car around for like almost a year, and then in 2006, I started stripping it and ordering stuff. However, there's a lot of stuff going on. I stopped ordering stuff. Like it was going to be this really expensive bill. Like I had work equipped wheels, which I waited 6 months for at the time. It should cost, I don't remember how much it cost. It was expensive, almost $2,000 at the time just for the wheels. Just to show you how the car started off. I remember my seats and my harness was $1,200 without the brackets. Long story short, I got up to $17,500, and at that price, the car was not painted. It still was missing a lot of stuff, and a lot of it was due to the fact that back then, the motor I had putting out over 200 horsepower was expensive to build. It was a built GSR, and a lot of the money went into that. And the car sat up until 2009 once I straightened out my life a little bit, and at that point, the crazy build became the car need to run build. And at that point, I was at 17.5, and the car wasn't even running yet. So if I'm gonna go ahead and guesstimate, I'm gonna at least double that number, because from there on, I had to do so much more shit to get the car going. And then for every time I crash or I break something, I had to rebuild. Like that was money going into it. To give you an example, $600 for fucking tires for track days that I wasn't even using for like a year, which is why the last time I wrecked, because I didn't have another $600 to update tires. So when you think about all those things that add up, yeah, man, I'm at least $40,000, I would say, into the car. Not all at once though. Over the 10-year period, at least $40,000. I would at least double and some what I put minimum in the car. So yeah, that's. But I don't think about it like that. I don't think about it like that.
Yeah, you can't.
You
You can't put a price on the emotions and fun.
Because
that
the
have.
amount of fun I had, the things I've done with the car, I honestly, if I had nothing left from that car right now, I would feel like I'm still winning. Because over 10 years and all the things I've done with it, so I got my money's worth.
Yeah.
So I'm happy, me personally.
Yeah.
What's next?
What do you guys think about the Mitsubishi Eclipse 3G?
Eclipse?
Mm-hmm.
3G. What was
Third
it?
gen?
3G? Oh, third gen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Third gen. Oh yeah, I like that.
Is that the Eclipse Spider?
No.
Too
Yeah,
fast
yeah.
and
Because the
Furious?
first gen is the flip up light, and the second
Second
one
gen
was
would be-
everyone like. Yeah, I think the third one was the one from Fast and Furious 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Fast and Furious 2 one. I mean, not my favorite. I honestly, I didn't like it. The first and second gen, all day long.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things like the Celica GTS in the end.
Yeah.
Like on paper it made sense, but in real
Yeah.
life it didn't.
Yeah. I'm
Like
not
an
a
Eclipse
fan.
with a V6, you think, oh, an Eclipse with a V6,
But
it didn't
it's
play
just
out
it
that
didn't,
way.
it didn't play out. It didn't play out well. It didn't handle right. It looked weird to me personally. But yeah, I would pick any of the first or second. Second gen be my first pick. That's just super dope. I love that.
For
That's
me, it
just
would be
timeless.
the first gen. So
Yeah.
like when they were teamed up.
Flip up headlights.
Yeah, when they were teamed up with Chrysler.
Yeah, Eagle
Did the
Talons
Eagle
and
Talons.
stuff.
That
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, wouldn't that be the first gen?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah, with flip up lights. And
Oh yeah,
everything.
for you that would
That'll
be.
be for me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for you.
personally.
Okay, yeah. And I would, that would be my second pick. But yeah, I would be happy with either. I just not a fan of the third gen. Sorry.
Yeah.
What's next?
Well, Vice Major says get that Florida boy some heat. Which we know that.
Yo,
We got a fire.
We got a fireplace.
we got a
out here,
fireplace, buddy. Too bad you're not here to be a part of this. By the way, that's the hidden GGM member over there.
Yeah.
Calling your ass out right now.
He's the one that does our soundtrack.
Yeah, so all the music that you guys, that old school hip hop stuff, anything with Heart and Brain, he's the one. That's the one. Blow him up in the comments right now. Ask him for new music. Because we've been asking him for years. He's probably behind he's probably laughing his ass off right now.
He already texted me.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to put you on blast right now. Yeah.
Alright, ever thought of doing a toge build on an older wheel drive Volvo? I'm slowly building a Volvo 940 for back road runs.
See, here's the thing. I've looked at old 240. Oh man, see, you guys gotta have me dreaming. Like
every day, I just saw S70R earlier, and I was like, damn.
I know.
Want that.
Like, there's times I look at even the old wagons. Like, I would never. Well, not. Let me rephrase that. I would love to do that. I would love to do a lot more, but I have to be a realist. Like, my pockets don't run that deep.
We always love to say we would have Leno's garage.
Yes.
With low budget cars.
But low
like
budget,
$2,000 cars.
Yeah, with like regular cars.
Yeah.
Just like regular. We'd be like
That's
Leno,
we
but on a low budget.
And all kinds of just random cheap cars in our Leno style garage.
I definitely support that because I love that car. I love that car, but I personally wouldn't do a build on it because my pockets are not deep. We don't have that kind of money. I can barely finish this car right here. Like, I can barely finish this car. So, as much as I love that, and plenty of other cars, I'll show you guys an example. We were looking at Craigslist yesterday, the Camaro.
IROC, yeah.
There's an IROC, a 91 IROC that's in, like, super nice condition. And we were like, shit, it's $4,000, which, you know, it depends on who you are. It's not a lot of money, but to me, you know, it's not a lot of, it's not like Jay Leno's money.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, it'd be nice for me to buy that, clean it up, put an LS swap in it, put some wheels on it, and some suspension, and it'd be dope as hell.
Yeah.
You know, plenty of different cars come across all the time, but just we have to be realists. We're not dreamers. We can't afford it. So yeah, I support your bill. Go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, maybe keep it posted. But I won't be able to. We won't be able to because we can barely maintain the very little that we have. Sadly.
Somebody said Japan or China.
Japan all day long.
Hey, if Tommy was here, North Korea.
Yeah, if Tommy was here. Yeah, shout out to Tommy.
Yeah.
If Tommy was here, that would be a North Korea pick. By the way, he's not really North Korean. It's just a joke.
Yeah,
exactly. Boxers are briefs, LOL.
Oh, briefs. Wait, no, boxers. No. Boxers. Yeah. Briefs, like, nah.
Johan said looks pretty warm out there.
Well, yeah, because we got a fireplace, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're chilling. We're like in the studio right now.
Yeah, you know. It's like ESPN right here.
We got the lights angled and shit. Like, we try to make it look legit.
Yeah.
Phil said, don't at me, bro.
Don't at me, bro.
And then he said, where's your bum gloves at?
Oh, shit, actually, I took them off. No, they are. Oh, they're on the hood of the car right here.
Yeah.
No.
Is that my brother?
Yeah, that's his brother, yeah. The only reason why I wasn't wearing
gloves.
The only reason why I wasn't wearing them because I was over there trying to fix the camera.
The only reason I put mine on is because I saw him with his on. I was like, shit, I do need some gloves out here.
Man, I need some gloves.
Like, my bum gloves are for style.
But they keep your palms warm.
Yeah. Not my fingertips, though. Don't comment about that, because it makes no sense. I know.
Johan said the car looks amazing.
Thank you. Which car?
The Miata.
Thanks, even though I got scratches on it.
Hey, they don't see that on the camera, though.
Yeah.
Somebody said Hakosuka Skyline 2000 GTR favorite old school road drive. It sounds amazing. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Which car?
The old Skyline 2000 GTR.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they have one of those on that show?
Yeah, JDM Legends.
JDM Legends. Yeah. Oh, that's
they do a few of those things.
Yeah. You guys need to check out JDM Legends. That's a dope ass show.
This guy said STI or Evo.
STI. I'm sorry.
I agree with that. If I was building a drag car, I would build an Evo. Or if I just wanted stock for stock, a track car, probably an Evo, because it's got the AYC and all the extra stuff on it. But just straight up, I like the STI better.
Okay, you're right. Okay, so you're breaking it down.
Yeah, I'm breaking it down.
To me, I was just thinking stock. If I'm just going to go just stock car to stock car, all around do everything, I want an STI.
I used to have a Subaru, so I'm already a Subaru guy.
But I'm going to say, like, when you're building it for other things, I'm going to lean more towards the Evo.
Yeah,
the Evo, in my opinion, the Evo is a lot easier to build.
Yeah.
But the Yeah, the transmission is the weak point to it, but you could get
most of those all-wheel drive cars.
Yeah.
That's kind
well, and the Subaru's transmissions are glass also. Like I have a Legacy GT, and like my motor is bad.
Yeah.
So I bought it. I bought a broken car at that point, but still, it was. I'm not a Subaru guy. I'm just a car guy.
Yeah, a car guy. I love it all.
Yeah, I love all cars, man.
So Evo for modding, STI for stock.
If it's stock for stock, STI.
Yeah, I think the STI has a better interior.
It's a better all-around car.
They're good.
And for me, it's gonna be the 0405 STI.
Yeah, it's gotta be an older one.
Gotta be that model. Nothing. Well, and I wouldn't say nothing before, because like the older JDM models, which never came here, I don't know what the chassis codes are,
GC8,
whatever. Yeah, those are dope too. But I'm gonna think about stuff that are here. Like it's gonna be the 0405 for me. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. And then the Evo 6, even though that wasn't offered here, but that
personally
that thing for me
Evo 5.
Evo 5.
Yeah,
That's my second
6.
pick.
Yeah.
That's my second pick. But 6 is gonna be my first pick.
Right.
Yeah.
6 and then 5.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those are gonna be my picks.
I like the Evo 5 because I was watching the Jackie Chan movie.
It was in the Jackie Chan. Who am I?
Yeah.
I remember that Jackie Chan movie. It's like, man, I want an Evo 5 now.
You're like, what is this?
That's back when Jackie Chan was doing a bunch of movies, and Mitsubishi was a sponsor.
Yes, that's right, because it was in his movies.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, guy said no Hawkeye. Nah, no Hawkeye.
Nah.
This guy said 22B STI. Yeah, I mean 22B.
Oh, I mean
the ultimate.
I mean, I didn't bring that up because those are so rare. I wasn't even trying to. Yeah, I was trying to be attainable goals. Attainable.
Me, Randy, and my brother Lenny, we did a clutch on a
22B.
A 22B STI.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Shout out to Randy. I don't know if you're watching.
We were at Soto. Like I have pictures. We were at Soto Noto in Seattle, and we did the clutch and everything on there. It was a really, really cool car.
Yeah.
I've never I mean, I've seen the one in person, but never like that. In the mechanics and stuff.
The thing about pulling a motor for a Subaru, we're getting way off topic here.
It's okay. We're open to discussion.
The thing about pulling a motor for a stick shift Subaru is that there's only 2 engine mount bolts that you just take out, and then the transmission bolts, and then the bolts off the friggin' turbo, and you can just yank it out.
Oh, wow.
Now I know who to bring my Subaru to.
Yep, this guy.
You know what I'm saying? My Subaru will be in your shop. Phil said Tommy Mackinnon Evo.
Oh yeah. I didn't think about
Because somebody just had a video not too long ago that was a Tommy Mackinnon and a 22B.
Nah. Yeah, Tommy Mackinnon Evo. Oh shit. Damn, I forgot about that.
Also, going but let's time travel real quick. The PlayStation
Gran
Turismo. Tommy Cara Evo. Tommy Cara made an Evo.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool shit that was never offered here in the
Exactly.
States.
We can't get into those things in the States.
That's why I don't even think about them, because I'm like, shit, I gotta go to Japan and I gotta bring it over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still cool nonetheless.
Pretty soon Ricky will be bringing them over for us.
Yes, and working on them.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I'm working on them. So
Thanks.
that's okay, right?
Phil, you've been replaced.
Shots fired.
This guy said he rocks some bum gloves in the winter here in New York.
Shout out to
the bum gloves. Shout out to the bum gloves. That's what's up.
Phil says bum gloves are 100% touchscreen compatible. That's right.
That's
why
true.
I bought these.
See? That's right. I can swipe my phone, do my business.
I'm swiping with them. See that? That's why I went and got these.
That's a $600 Speed Factory.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you pay that money, so you can use the touchscreen.
Mm-hmm.
Johan said he found his GGM shirt. About to start rocking it.
That's right. You better represent.
While you're driving your Hondas.
Yes, please.
100%.
Yes, actually, you're not allowed to wear the shirt unless you're driving your Honda. No rule. Just made that up.
No Toyotas. No Tacomas. No 4Runners. Ryan Luna said, hey.
Hey.
Let's see. I think we're pretty much caught up.
Oh, we caught up?
Yeah, I think we're kind of caught up.
Oh, damn. It overwhelmed me when I saw too
I
much.
know. When it first started,
I was like, oh my God, I can't keep up. Most of those people probably already gone.
Yo.
We're down to 25 people.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're down to 25, so we lost some people, but it's late, so you know.
It's late.
Yeah.
It's
So
late on
so
East Coast.
the main reason why we started this, which we obviously got sidetracked super fast, was to just let everyone know like the CRX4 is gone and it's not coming back. But I do plan on bringing another one back. But I'm just stuck right now on do I just go ahead and just do this hatch that I have,
Or try to get a sedan.
or try to get a sedan, which is what I would prefer to do.
Or if
Personally.
anybody has
But-
a sedan. to
Yeah, if
trade
anyone
for-
local have a sedan who wants to trade, you know, so this way I don't have to figure out how to go get one because I already have a Honda. So I'm
But-
like,
The deal for that is that it's gotta be running and driving.
well, yeah, I'm giving you a run and driving car. I better get a run and driving car.
So,
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, it's trade for trade. So
Trade for
if
trade.
yours runs and drives. They have to
Yeah.
have one that runs and drives also. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know.
but yeah,
Then you said Colin McRae Subaru.
Colin Knocker Super. Yeah.
Colin
I don't
McRae
know.
Subaru.
I don't know about that. Really?
Mhm.
I mean, obviously, really, but
Well,
I'm like, oh shit,
he
I
had
was aware of that.
the 555 Sonic Blue 22B STL.
Oh,
That was his car.
well, yeah, but I didn't know they made. So the 22B is the Colin McRae
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, I didn't know it was. I just thought it was just a 22B.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we kind of covered that then.
No on the Mazda, Johan. He's saying Mazda. It's like, no, it's Honda only. Honda only for the hay shirt.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
GM
yeah,
shirt.
yeah.
It's only Honda.
Yeah,
I
you
mean-
wear the GGM shirt. You only driving Hondas, bro.
I mean, you could put a Honda badge on your Mazda if you wanted to, then you'd be.
no,
That wouldn't work.
no. There's not a Honda motor under there. No, Honda only, bro. Stop playing.
All right. Let's see. Can you take a cage from the 4-door? Would it fit in the hatch?
Yeah, it could, but it's like it's a custom cage, so
And it's welded in.
and it's welded
not
in.
bolted in.
So I would have to cut it out, re-weld it, and at that point, I might as well just build a new one. So if it was a bolt-in cage, then yeah, I would make it work somehow. But it was a custom universal hoop with stuff that I
But-
actually made stickers to get that welded in. I forgot the guy's name. I was about
Chris.
to get him. Chris.
Chris Leone.
Chris Leon. Oh, dang, you
Chris
remember
Leon
Chris
Motorsports,
Leon.
yeah.
You will probably never see this video. Shout out to you for building me that cage for pretty much for like free. Thank you. It went a long way.
But if they have if they have a sedan that they want to trade you, again, if they had a sedan that they want to trade for your hatch, you cut the cage out and put in your new sedan. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I guess I can cut the cage out. Yeah, nah, I wouldn't do that because at that point it's just too much.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Get
You're gonna have
another
to.
Honda. Somebody joined us and get another Honda. Already got another Honda, but
Yeah,
already got a hatch, but trying to get a sedan, but the hatch might get built.
exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I already have that Honda, by the way.
Yeah.
I drive it every day, like I said.
It's in some of the videos in the background. You can see.
Yeah,
it's
if you look,
red-
if you watch
red
the
EF
videos,
hatch.
you see a red. If you on the Instagram, it's in the background all the time. Like I
It's
don't
definitely
have-
on my Instagram too. I've got pictures of both of
Mhm.
the cars together.
So yeah, I have one. I have a hatch. I
Yeah.
drive every day, but the plan is to try to get a sedan. If not, I'm just gonna go ahead and build a hatch.
K and the MX-5. No, we covered that earlier. That's
Yeah.
way too expensive.
It's too expensive. We already
The
went over
mount
that.
kit and everything is
Mhm.
way too much.
We
You
don't
know,
have that
literally
kind of
build
money.
an entire car for
Yeah.
the price of putting a K
That's
in the
why.
Miata.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
the-
too costly.
it would be nice, but
It's about 20 grand fit like said and done about 20 grand, but that's without tuning. You know, that's
Yeah.
labor and all. That
I mean,
stuff.
I'm pretty sure these guys would probably tell you it'd be like $5 grand, but kind of like I want to touch back on it. It has to be done right for me.
yeah,
Yeah, you
Like,
can't just have
you can take shortcuts and it could be cheaper, but then you end up spending more in the long run because it's not done right and you're driving it and stuff breaks and blow up and no. You're gonna do it right, you just pay the money, get it done and enjoy it, but I don't have the money, so not an option, sadly.
Res203 says thoughts on the new Supra. I haven't looked into
I
it.
mean, the
What are
BMW.
your
Oh,
thoughts on the new Supra?
Actually, yeah, I saw the BMW.
Yeah.
I watched a review of it, but I haven't seen. I think I've seen a review with the. I haven't seen the body itself. It's
yeah, like
camouflage.
spy shot. Yeah,
But I don't know. I don't have an opinion yet. I don't have an opinion.
Once
yet.
it's released, then we can have an opinion.
Yeah.
we can't just
it's
like.
hard right now.
I think
It's all.
I can tell you
speculation.
right now. I can tell you right now, from my perspective, maybe yours and a lot of people, it's gonna be bad because that car has so much to live up to.
It's iconic. Yeah,
It's iconic.
never gonna live up to
And
that.
you can't.
You can't recreate it.
Yeah, you can't recreate that.
Yeah,
And that's going to be a problem. So automatically, most people, and I'm going to admit it myself, You know, I'm not gonna be ignorant like most people, and I'm gonna admit I'm gonna be biased right off the bat because I'm like, this is the great.
Yeah.
How can you replace the great?
Yeah.
You can't. And it's just gonna take time for it to, you know, prove itself, and you're gonna slowly warm up to it.
Yeah.
So
we're automatically generally not going to give it a chance.
Yeah, you're
right
not.
up front, and
because
then
it's
going to have to exceed expectations for
which is
anybody
not
to really
going
give
to.
it a chance.
You can't recreate the '90s. You can't recreate it.
No.
Yeah.
So without knowing, I'm gonna say right off the bat, I'm probably not gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? And you're probably not gonna like it, and most people's not gonna like it. But in due time, if it proves itself, most people will warm up and they'll get over it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Plus
Yeah.
the cost of the cars, like none of us could get it. I mean, you guys could probably, well, some of you guys could, but you know, we certainly can.
Yeah.
We can only speculate so much until we get like behind the wheel of one and start driving.
True.
It's the way we look at the new Civic Type R right now.
Exactly,
Like
yeah.
the car performs great, and I'm sure if we drove it, we'd all love it. But we look at it and we're like, it's not what we want to see.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's not the nostalgic '90s, you know.
Yeah, it's
Well, there's no type of
EK.
but
Yeah, it's
EK
Yeah.
and in the EP, like, you know, it's not that.
So yeah, it's not to say that it's not a good car. Like the Supra, I'm sure will be a good car, but it's not going to be the same.
Yeah.
You could have put another name on it, and everybody would probably be better with it than they are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now you're true. That's a good
Yeah.
example. If they had named it something different, they're probably like,
Yeah.
oh my god, this car is great. But
If it had been,
put a super name on
if
it.
it was a Toyota Solara, everybody'd be like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you put the super name on it, now you got a lot to live
Yeah,
up to.
now you got a target on your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the expectation of it to perform is
It's
going to
so
be
high.
up here, you know.
So high.
It's kind of like people were actually like some people were actually doubting like Nissan the GTR
Oh yeah, when they
released it.
the 35.
Yeah, the R35.
Yeah.
Until it proved itself, and
Yeah.
now everyone thinks it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I agree. I still don't like the way it
Yeah.
looks, but it's a great.
Yeah.
It's a fun. It's
It's
a really
big and
fun
heavy
car.
and
Yeah, I don't like the way that
automatic,
car
but
looks.
you know,
Yeah,
it does. Numbers wise, it does what it needs to
Yeah,
do.
it's
Yes.
a really fun car to ride in and drive. If
Yeah.
you've driven one of them, it's
It
friggin'
performs.
amazing.
It's a bang for the buck supercar. I'll give it all those checks. I'll give it all those. I'll say it's badass, whatever. And then I will be like, I will pick an R34 every day over that looks wise.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ex-
Phil's asking if the tracks are closed for the winter.
Nah, bro.
Which tracks?
Nah.
Like,
Just tracks in general. Not
yeah,
tracks are
Pacific
open.
Raceway, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, the
No,
tracks are
the
open.
bridge.
The tracks are open.
Yeah, tracks are open here.
I mean, it's still sunny out.
Yeah.
It's not raining.
It's
so-
not like New York winter. It's snowing in New York right now. Over here, it's just, it was sunny today. It
Yeah.
was freaking
cold, but
great.
it's sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the sun's gone now, so now
Well,
it's
yeah.
cold. That's
Good
why we're
boost
sitting here
weather.
at the fireplace.
Yeah. What engine's the Miata again? Yeah, you're right. It's a VVT with a 6-speed.
Yep.
Yep. What are the power numbers you're pushing for with the Miata?
None. I just want it tuned. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't really care for the numbers. I just want it to run right. And run right meaning it gets attuned with whatever is on it.
Yeah.
So whatever
the
number.
VVT's not hooked up right now.
Yeah.
You know,
And
it's got the 1.6 ECU right now.
exactly. So it's pretty much running handicap. It's running, but it's not running at 100%. I have no clue what the numbers are. Well, let me rephrase that. I have an idea what the numbers are going to be, but I don't care if I get the numbers or not. I think it was like 140. I think someone who has a similar setup had like 140, and I'm like, I get 140, great. I get 150, yay. I get 130, don't care. As long as the car is tuned to its potential, I'm happy. That's all I want. Because for me, it ain't about the numbers. For me, it's just about making sure the car is mechanically sound, and then I modify myself to the car to get the best out of it.
Like
That's
the old saying, you can't go fast with 100 horsepower. What good is 500 horsepower?
Exactly.
gonna be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Somebody's talking in Spanish right now, and
Sorry.
we
No
don't
habla
we don't know
español.
Spanish, so
No habla
I might
español.
have to get a translator in here. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. I mean, I might look Spanish, but
Yeah.
I'm actually like half Thai and half Laotian, so shout
Yeah,
out
he's
to
not
you.
Spanish.
I'm not. Sorry.
Don't let his chinky eyes. Spanish is not chinky eyes.
No,
that was all
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
See, I even messed up. I'm even stereotyping incorrectly.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, we're pretty much caught
Oh,
up
we're going
again.
up?
Yeah.
Okay, alright,
Phil
good.
says with the new Supra, exactly. How can you be the new goat rocking the goat, the old goat's name? Basically,
Greatest of all time.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
You can't.
You can't.
Basically, you
You
can't.
can't. I mean, that's pretty much what we kind of said. It's
What
like-
they would have had to have done with it, or what they would have to do with it, is what they did with the new Miata.
Mm-hmm.
It has to go back down and wait, and it has to be
Mhm.
what the original Miata
Yeah.
was, the NA
You have to
Miata.
go.
you
You
know
have
what
to
I'm saying?
design it. You know, with.
And not a lot of people are willing to do that.
No.
It's like how we talk about the new Challenger. The new Challenger looks like the old Challenger. It has the performance, so you can say, yeah, it's that. But this, I don't know.
Mm.
The Supra has way too much.
And people were like really mad that it's a BMW engine, but people were also saying that it won't be a Supra if it's got a V6.
Yeah.
Guess who makes inline six motors still?
Mhm.
BMW.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So like
Then
you get what you ask for, but it might not be what you really want.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I already know that's gonna be sour. And
It's-
like I said, I use myself as an example. It's gonna be sour because even me knowing that, I'm still already like, yeah, I don't like it, like whatever. It's not a fucking Supra. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm being ignorant, and I'm well aware of it, but I'm gonna admit it. Like, yeah, I'm being ignorant. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not even giving it a shot. It's gonna have to grow on me.
Mhm.
It's gonna have to prove its goddamn self. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you gonna have to prove to me you're a real Supra in that BMW body,
Exactly.
or else you were fake.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not gonna be the same.
Yeah, it's just not gonna be the same. So, yeah, that's for me. That's an easy debate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sucks. End of story. Prove yourself, and then I'll unsuck you. Wait, no, wait. Let's scratch that.
Rewind.
Rewind.
Yes, this guy said I'd rather make something new instead of trying to piggyback off the name Supra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying about the
exactly.
Solara. You could
Yeah.
say we're bringing back the Solara,
Exactly.
and nobody really cared about the Solara, so it
Yeah.
wouldn't really make a difference. But yeah, to use the name
And he's
Supra.
right. Nah, and that's what they're doing. They're just
Yeah.
making a new car and using a name to create, to kind of like sell the car.
It's creating the hype.
Yeah, creating the hype.
Yeah.
It'll take time because a lot of people, including myself, were kind of the same way about the NSX. The
Yeah.
NSX is completely different,
Yeah.
styling wise, and electric motors, and et cetera, et
Yeah.
cetera, et cetera. But John from LHD just bought one,
Oh,
and
did
he was on record as saying they were ugly and he didn't like them back in the day. You know,
And now he's like,
now we saw one at SEMA, and he knows what they're capable of, and et cetera, et cetera. Maybe got to drive one. He's like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm gonna grab it because it is a good car. You know,
and that's the thing.
and that's what's gonna happen with the Supra. It's
Mhm.
gonna take some time, and it might grow on people. Hopefully.
It will. I know it will.
Mhm.
It won't. I mean, not everyone will be sold, but the
Yeah.
majority, the reaction, everyone's going to give it, most of that will be overshadowed over time. Like, it'll go away.
Yeah.
Because this is nothing new. This has been done countless times. It's
Yeah.
nothing new. This happens all the time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I'm hip to the game and know, like, I just know I'm going to hate it, and then know I'm eventually going to like it. So
Yeah.
I'll just be like, yeah, whatever.
So just leave your expectations low.
Yeah,
Pretty
just
much.
leave it low.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
And that's the key. Leave it low. Don't let the Supra name make you go, oh my god, Supra.
Yeah.
No. Just be like, Supra, whatever.
It's gonna be the same as with every car. We're
Yeah.
gonna hate it until somebody puts T37s and exhaust on it, and then we're gonna be like, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds amazing. It looks amazing. It's cool.
Well, in today's world, you're gonna have to LS swap it too.
No. Nobody's gonna mess with that. Nobody's gonna mess with that. Nobody's gonna mess with that.
But yeah, that was just a joke. Right?
This guy said I read once that the two JZ VVT engines were a collaboration between Japanese and German engineering.
I don't know how truthful that is, but then that doesn't surprise me. There's nothing wrong with collaborations. The car company does it all the time.
Yep.
Every car company.
But then, I mean, that's a good point. I mean, if that's true, not to say that you're lying, sir, but if that's true, that's what you're doing again. You're collaborating with BMW.
Yeah.
What did it say?
I don't know what you're saying, honey.
Or is he saying, does that say LS or is that is?
Is that is
Or is that
or LS or not?
Oh, LS or not? He's probably saying LS or not.
I don't know.
LS or not?
And someone's still talking in Spanish, but we still don't know Spanish.
Sorry, no
Sorry.
habla
Sorry,
español.
Stephen Hernandez. We don't know
No habla
Spanish. So
español.
we are just moved here from Florida, but we still don't know Spanish.
Yeah, we
which
came
is
from-
kind of a mess.
Yeah, we're from Little Puerto Rico, but we still
Yeah.
don't speak. My ex is Puerto
Okay,
Rican,
yeah, LS or
and
not.
no. It's LS or not, right?
Oh, okay, LS or not.
LS or not.
Yeah, or nah. Yeah. Oh, no LS? Nah.
Yeah. I don't believe in LS too much. I mean, the motor is great, but I don't believe in putting it in everything. I don't want one in my RX-7 or any of these other things. Like, no thanks with that.
Mm-hmm.
No thanks.
Like the Z28 we saw yesterday.
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? That 100%.
Put it in that.
That 100%.
Yeah, that I agree with 110%.
I don't even mind it in a 240 because 240 doesn't really sound like much anyway. But when I see a RX-7, I want to hear a rotary. I don't want to hear
Because that's
LS
what it was built for.
Yeah, that's what's cool. Not that there's anything wrong with LS, but no.
All right, so I think we have. Oh damn! How long have we been on? We don't want to go too damn long.
I'm not sure.
Does it show the time?
Let's
That's
see.
right
It
there.
probably
Because the
doesn't
last
show
one
the
we did
time,
like for an hour. I have to go look over.
Yeah,
here.
you would have to go look on the.
Yeah, let me go look over here. Yeah, because we should probably wrap it up now. We don't want to have it for too damn long because no one's probably gonna watch that shit.
Oh, we still have like 22 views.
Oh my god, we're at like 64 minutes. We're at like an hour and 4 minutes. Yeah, we should wrap it up.
That's 10 minutes less than last time.
Yeah, that's 10 minutes less than last time. So yeah,
Yeah.
we should set a timer and do like half an hour increments because no one's gonna watch an hour of this nonsense.
Right. Well, you still have 22 viewers.
Yeah, there's still people watching, but
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if
You
you
know.
guys want to still talk,
yeah, I mean,
comments, we'll talk. Otherwise, we're gonna wrap it up.
we'll let
Cadillac Grill said heat and damn bro missed this one too.
missing the live streams. Yeah.
And you got more.
Oh,
Maybe we could stop it right now and then head inside your house. Or
and then do a different one.
Do a different
Start
one.
a different one.
Phil said about to be 21 viewers. Thanks, Phil.
Yeah, thanks.
Appreciate that.
Thanks, thanks, you bum.
Yeah, go work on the new album, man. Go
Yeah.
work on the new album.
Yeah, if you're
We
not
don't
working on a new album, you're actually supposed to be over here behind this camera. Yeah, bum.
Yeah.
It's okay, Phil. We love you. Don't want the internet to think that we hate you.
Phil said don't rap at me.
That's
you're a
exactly what
rapper.
we need to do because you're a rapper.
But you're a rapper, so we have to.
And you're
rap
not
at you.
rapping.
Yeah.
Spitting hot fire,
For real.
man.
Spit that hot fire like Dylan.
Guy said this is the first stream I watched. We
Well-
apologize for the randomness if this is the first one you watched. but
Yeah,
that's kinda
well,
how it goes,
this is a second one we did. We did a test one the other day.
which turned out longer than we thought. 'cause
Yeah,
we
it
got
was
good
supposed to be
questions.
literally a test.
Yeah,
We were putting it on just to see how we get it, and people started asking questions, so then we just sat there and started talking.
yeah. So
And we figured this was a good way to address, like, talking about the CRX4dr, which is the topic was. But as usual, we get sidetracked and we start talking and answering questions, and here, an hour and change later, we're still talking.
yeah,
So, yeah, we should probably.
this is how Joe Rogan always does 3 hours, and in the end they're like, this didn't even feel like 3 hours. I'm
No,
like,
it really
felt
didn't.
like an hour
That's
and
what I'm
5 minutes.
saying. I felt like we were talking for like half an hour, and I was like, holy shit, it's been over an hour.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So yeah, they're gonna pop up randomly. So hit your notifications if you want them. We're gonna do more of these.
see, then about to be 21. Look, it's 23.
So-
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
still alive.
We added one. We didn't lose one.
Phil, you
23.
bum.
It's 23.
He's 23 now.
So yeah, we're gonna do more of these randomly because that's how we do everything. So I'm sorry if we're not really structured. Just again, I know when it goes live, you get a notification, but you have to turn on your bell for that. So you want to turn your bell on. We're usually gonna have a general topic like we just did now, but then it's just gonna be free for all. Like we can talk about whatever. Like we're
Yeah.
pretty laid back like that. I mean.
Just trying to answer questions.
Yeah, trying to
talk
answer
about whatever we're
questions,
talking about. So
Whether it has to do with the car or that we have or other people have or just whatever, like
French toast versus
yeah,
pancakes.
like shit like that. You know what I'm
whatever.
saying? Coke or Pepsi, like whatever,
Yeah, you know.
anything, sneakers, J's, whatever. No one talked about J's, but I just randomly did that just like yeah, we're just open to whatever after that. You know, it's a good way to like interact with people more.
Mhm.
Kind of like do what we do most of the time, but you guys could participate because a lot of the times, a lot of stuff we're talking about right now is what we do when we hang out.
Yeah.
Like we'll go eat, and this is stuff that we talk about, and then we'll go drive or whatever. So you guys could participate. That's one way, another thing to do. Because I don't have time to do too much videos, and this is an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Because we're already doing it. It's just to turn the camera on and just chit chat for a little bit. We don't have to edit nothing. So
Yeah.
yeah, you're definitely gonna see more of this. So
Yeah, once you
Yeah.
sit down and start editing things,
yeah, it takes time. It takes time.
and that at that point it's work.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it becomes work. Which the thing is, I don't have time. I work so
6
much.
days a week.
6 days a week. Today, Sunday is my only day off, and I, don't want to spend it trying to make this video, then to try to find time to edit it, that becomes like a week process, and I don't really get to do shit. You know, I have to hang out. It's like the homies could hang out, and other people will hang out with us, and that's that.
Then he said all the questions are going to be about the Civic, which is what we expect. That's why
that's why. That's right.
Yeah,
exactly. Lady is right.
Yeah,
that's why we were
even
prepared
after
for
making this video, there's still going to be more questions about the Civic. We definitely know that, but
yeah, I guess we can never hide. We will never get away. I don't know.
Yeah.
Next time we get a question, just go to this video.
Yeah.
Refer to this one.
Yeah, refer to this video. But then they're gonna be like, "What? I want to change AI and watching that shit."
Well, you should watch it because there's
other stuff on here.
I'll be the one that puts the little. It's at 2 minutes and 23 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like I did the other day. A minute and a half in, you get your answer.
You'll get your answer. There you go.
This guy says I'm making an EF coupe right now.
Oh,
Which I've heard of people doing that. Somebody in Arizona or Nevada or something doing an EF coupe. Yeah,
so they took a sedan?
and took a sedan and something.
I think
else
I've
and
seen
made
a picture of it, but I assumed it was a Photoshop picture.
No,
Where they cut the
I've
chassis.
definitely seen one getting built on Honda Tech.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Arizona.
Oh, so maybe it was real.
Yeah.
So what they do? They cut it. They take the hatchback door, and like.
Oh, he said that's me in Arizona. So.
Oh
yeah.
shit, that's him. Oh,
Nice.
dope.
Yeah,
Nice. Well, look at that.
I've seen the pictures on Honda Tech in the build thread, but I haven't looked in a while. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
So it must be this. I didn't read again my lazy internet and social media habits. I see a picture, I don't even investigate. I just go, oh, it's probably Photoshop. But I was just corrected, so I apologize for that, Mr. Arizona. Shout out for you for doing that. That's dope.
Yeah.
So yeah,
cool.
That's cool. Shit.
So I think that got brought up at some point earlier. I said a sedan coupe at some point. Yeah, that's where that came from because I saw that one. Yeah.
So I guess that's it then.
Maybe next subject for your next video is dream cars.
Yeah, I mean we could come up with stuff.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, we could come up with stuff.
Like just bouncing ideas. You know, just like if you were given X amount of dollars and you went onto eBay or Craigslist, you know, to spend on.
Now we could come up with some fun interactive stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys could obviously come up with stuff as we're on, like like I did earlier with the questions. It's simple, but it was kind of cool, you know. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, that could be the next subject or next video or whatever you guys do.
Yeah. That girl said gonna go live again tonight though. Not tonight.
No, not tonight. This is gonna be it. I mean, we're pretty much trying to wrap it up here right now.
Yeah, he's back to work tomorrow, so.
Yeah, I'm back to my 6-day work week. So again, Sundays are the only days that I'm guaranteed off. Sometimes every once in a while I'll get my second day off during the week, but we're going into holidays. Yeah, I'm not even thinking about it. That's not gonna happen. I'm only gonna have Sundays. So chances are you will only see these on Sundays. Unless Cameron, feels like during the week he wants to do one, then yeah.
Or unless it's like a holiday and we decide we feel like doing one, like Thanksgiving or Christmas or something, we decide we're gonna.
Yeah, but it'll kind of be like that.
Right.
So
yeah.
All right, that's that. I don't have anything else. No one else has anything else, right?
No,
that's it.
That's pretty much it.
You guys want to say anything? Because about to wrap it up. That's it.
Nah, that's pretty much it. Just gonna have more content coming soon. Will be more Honda content. There will be 100%.
So there will be more content coming, but
just no more of that car.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Crx4dr is
it's done.
It's done.
It's done. It's been done.
Yeah.
It's been done for 3 years.
It's been retired for 3 years, man.
It's been retired. I keep reminding people.
Yeah.
But there is going to be more Honda content for sure.
Well, you need to say dead, not retired, because people can come back from retirement. So.
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh, it's dead. Yeah,
it's
dead. You know what? Yeah, let me stop using retired.
Yeah, not retired.
No, it's not retired. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. The name though might come back if I get a sedan. If I don't get a sedan, then the name is also dead because a hatchback is not a 4-door. So
it's a 3-door.
It's a 3-door, and I'm not gonna call it CRX 3-door. It's just gonna be a Honda.
Yeah.
It'll have another name probably. But
I'll probably come up with something.
Yeah. Come up with something for it.
But so that's that. So
thanks
for joining in. Yep.
Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications so when Gavin goes live, y'all can turn in.
As soon as we go live, you'll get the notification on your phone. You can join in.
And then ask us random questions like pancakes or waffles, French toast, and.
I really like that. Yeah. I should pay attention to who was writing that. That was pretty entertaining. I enjoyed that. Yeah, I did. I totally did.
and peace out.